Okay, so yesterday we have seen hierarchy, right? So we have seen various type of hierarchies. So today's topic will be like groups. So what is groups and what is the difference between set and group? So let me just tell you what is the difference between set and group first. Okay, sets are like more dynamic in nature. So it's like we have seen sets, right? Did you remember how to create a set? And groups are the difference between set and group is majorly sets are more dynamic. We have seen the dynamic side of sets, and groups are less dynamic in nature compared to sets. It is not even dynamic, to be honestly. Okay. So last session, what we did, we used multiple measures with the same dimension, and we able to create the set using combined set. Create. Now, what about the group? The very disadvantage of groups are super manual in nature. You can work with only one dimension and one particular measure at a time when you are using group. Okay, let me just do one thing. Let's work with. Let me just see the orders table. We'll work with new column today. Go to sheet number 1. We never work with product name, right? So I'm going to see product name wise sales, like which products are giving me more sales and which not. So you see this Echo is a company and they have different number of products. Echo is a company and they have different number of products. So it was the product name is like Echo 3 hole bunch and Echo 3 hole punch durable, like this. So Echo is what? One company, one brand basically. And you see this Echo is without S. Echo is one brand, and with S, Echoes are another brand. Acme is another brand, and Advantage is another brand. So I want to see brand wise sales. Getting it? So I don't want to see individual, I don't want to analyze individual that Echo product name, but want to analyze as Echo as a brand. So instead of going and analyzing each and every product, I want brand as Echo. So how can I convert? So we have converted. Same way, like the way I'm selecting, set. So I'm creating group. Same way. Step just click on this. So click on this and press shift and then select the last echo. It's here. So I have selected the whole thing. Okay, now you see this option, this pin. This is if you wanted to create a group, you have to click on this pin. Now group got created basically. 1 second, but it's not showing the part thing. 1 second, let me just okay. So from here, Echo, I wanted to pin it and group it 1. So this thing Echo 3 hole punch became what? My group. And you see the dimension got created, product name group. So Echo became my one group, but I want Echoes also as considered as my another group. So what can I do? I'll go to this arrow button and click on this edit group option. You see Echo is created. I want to rename this name as Echo. So how can I do it? See, so you see this option, just rename it and just rename it. 1 second, just rename it and rename it Echo only. So this became my one group. If I wanted to create another group, again I'm doing what? Shift enter till where? Till Echoes. Till here, I want to form a group. So another group got created. And again, if I wanted to rename it, it's nothing but what? Echoes. Clear? So I have created two groups, Echo and Echoes. Let me create another two groups. Let's say Acme. Again, I'm doing everything manually. I'm selecting shift and selecting, press group, press the name Acme, right? Acme. Okay, so this became my third group. And I want to see Advantage as a group as well. So let me just select. Okay, it's not MA, still Advantage. I want to select a group. Yeah, here. And group it up and just write add one thus. Now I have 4 groups and I want to put everything, every other brand as into another group together as a other. So I have this option called include others. So everything will be the part of other group. Clear? So I have created 5 groups: Echo, Echoes, Acme, and Advantage. Clear? So let's say if in future something get added, like if I want to, everything is a manual, but if in future if something get added, then it won't get, picked up. Why? The process has many manual things. Clear? So if I press OK, now you see, I able to see Echo brand, Echo's brand, Acme, and Advantage. So which thing is, which product, which brand is giving me more sales? What do you think? Let me just make it into bar graph for you, and then just revert a bit. Okay, again, I don't want, I want to get rid of this or the others, because I don't want to see that others. So I'm just filter, press on filter and click, just get rid of all others and press OK. Now tell me from which brand is giving me more sales? Advantage, right? So Advantage is doing great. So I want to, go and drill down into this data and see which product perform better in Advantage. So what should I do? If I want to drill down a data into the data in Advantage brand, I want to see the product names and then check which product name from Advantage brand is performing great. So what should I do? Beans, I don't think so beans will do. I want to see Advantage product name, everything, whatever product name I have in Advantage, I wanted to see those names. So how can parameter is not going to work? Beans, like beans, why we use beans to create a, if I want to see 10 to 20, 20 to 30 like this, so I separate my data. So that doesn't make sense, right? Because I already separated my data using groups. So Advantage is my group. I want to see the product which is inside Advantage. You have learned this hierarchy, right? To create hierarchy for this. How can we create? So I want product name. Product name means what? The brand. I can just rename this so that you didn't get confused. Just rename it with brand. Okay. Now this is nothing but my brand. Okay. I want to see each brand product. I hope now you are getting some view. So which will be the parent, brand or product name? Which will be my parent? Brand. So I want to create what hierarchy here? Create hierarchy. What for what brand, comma product? My hierarchy. I have created the hierarchy and brand is a part of it. And I just wanted to add product name inside. Now, instead of clicking on brand, just remove the brand and I'm just picking this hierarchy here. Now you see Advantage. Now I wanted to see each and every product. See, product of Advantage basically. You can just play around here until unless you get the proper view. So you can just play around and create the view. Clear? I hope you're getting it now. Okay, now, yeah. So this is it. Let me just, I think this is better. Or you can just see here. So in Echo, the product name of Echo, in Advantage, the product name of Advantage. Why? Using hierarchy. So both sets and groups are done into dimension, and beans are done on measures. So you have that thing, right? Let's create a bean. So how can I create a bean in product name? Because products are dimension. Beans also, only we can do beans in measures. And grouping advantages, you have multiple groups. Like I have created 4 groups now in front of me. We can create 7 to 8 or to 10 groups. While in set, we just have 2 groups. That is, we created in and out. There is no third field can create it. Correct, now? Now I'm going to give you one exercise. Just work on that exercise. You have to use Superstore sales data for that. And the very first thing you need to do in subcategory, make a group of the following items. So what are those items? It's like and chairs, tables, furnishing. This is the group I want. And make rest of the items as other. Okay, rest item as others. Put all the rest things in others and just compare the sales of two group. That's it, just completed. Once you're done, just let me know. Yeah, so compare sales of two groups. That is, I wanted to compare sales of this group together, bookcases, chair, table, and furnishing, which is a part of one group, and others. So, like, which group is giving me more sales? The group of these four elements, or the others are giving me more sales. And if these are even and then do one thing, just get rid of the others and just see in this group which subcategories are giving me more sales. Getting it? Okay, that's all about groups. Now we are going to move and learn about data preparation. Okay, I'm just you want this shit. Okay, so let me just save this. I hope it's saved. Let's see, and then we move. Let me just clear this. And now we are going to work with another data. So I'm just removing this. Close. Till then. This is how our pivot table looks. It's like it have a 4 columns inside it. Age group, it's like they are showing 15 to 20, 21 to 25. So I wanted to, show the percentage of male and female in selected group. Let's say if I select 15 to 20 years, then it has to show me this percentage of male and female based on the selected group and the month. Okay. So like we have months and we have male and female as a header and their counts in respective age group in month maybe Jan. Well, that's the data and you have to solve it. Once this is not going to be possible. The reason is data structure doesn't support the output that we are looking for. Getting it? Well, why I'm not getting it? Because the male and female is given as two distinct field, that is columns. They should be ideally be in one single column. Correct? Suppose I want age group. So it should be like age group and then month, and then it has to be like gender should be there, and then count of the gender basically. It was like this, then I can able to get the output what I was looking for. Then it was possible, like what, suppose these are the two age groups and these are the months. So let me just put the month and age group. Suppose this is a male and this is a female. So it should be the count of male. What is the count of male? It's 2235. What is the count of female in Gen 17? It's something around 40 something. Let me just put against 2022. So it should be like this. It has to be like this. So it's like this. Okay, now this is the perfect data. But if my data structure, it is in this form, if my data looks like this, then I can able to get the output what I was looking for. But this data is not supporting, the Tableau is not supporting this kind of data structure. Getting it? So not at all like this table that will get work will be, it has to be, okay. If I connect my data in my Tableau, let's connect this data into Tableau. Where is the data? It's there. And then press OK. So suppose my data is this kind of form. So I wanted to convert male and female into one column, right? So I want gender column should be there and it has male and female values. And I want another column should be the count column and it has to be the count of male and count of female should be there in that column. So how can I convert? We have this beautiful method pivot. So you just need to click on this male and then shift and female and then click on this arrow. You see this pivot here. Do this pivot table. Everything will be done by Tableau. You don't need to complete it. But why this table is private friendly? Because the both the columns, the male and female, has some connection. That's why, and then only we can convert my table. So let me just name this as a gender. Let me just name this pivot as a the count. It is nothing but my count of data, so I'm just counting this. Okay. Okay, so not all tables that will you get in work while working on Tableau, it is not all table will be pivot friendly like this. So what is actually pivot friendly data? All the method information has to be given in one single column. Like male and female are related, so all the related column, if it has to be one single column. So if you wanted to create a single column, the headers should be related with each other. So when the items are our header, means the gender columns female and male are our header, that time we realize we all are going to we are getting trouble while visualization and in Tableau as well. So to just get out from this, to like way out from that situation, what is the way out for that from that situation? Way out is in Tableau. What is allowed to do is it's allowed to convert from the form data we receive to the format using technique called pivot. So using technique called pivot, we can create our own data, whatever format we are looking for. Okay, now go to sheet number 1 and I just going to write just a second. I mean, I just need to control V, I think it's not there. Okay, the question was need to find out the percentage of male and female, right? So I'm just putting age group into filters, all okay. I wanted to put a month also into filters. Month is month wise, right? So month wise, and it should be all okay. And I wanted to see the count of what gender, like, and I need to apply percentage of total on it and just press OK. And I wanted to find out the pie chart entire view. So this is how I'm getting a pie chart, and I want age group should be selected by me and month should be also selected by me. So I'm just putting month into single value drop down list. Yeah, that's there, and it's nothing but single value list. Okay, now I can click. I want to say 15 to 20 years age group in March. So they're like the female are like 16.79. I'm getting say the count of female is 16.79%. Other than that, those are the maximum were the male. In April, the count of female increased from 16 to 34. If I see the age group of 21 to 25 in the April month, it's like 44% of female are there and 55% males are there. You're getting it. You're getting lots of insights from using pivot. That question and this is the answer. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, now what? Now we're able to do whatever we want to. So you need to just understand, you can't pivot any column. It just has to be related column. Then and then only we can pivot that those columns. So in pivoting, you can do only one set of items, not two. Means what? If I have done one pivot here, I can do another pivot in the same data source, in the same field basically. I mean to say, let's say if I have a data like this, so I have age group, okay, it's white in color. So I have age group first column, and let's say I have a January, month, February, and April as another column, and male and female as another column. Getting my point? So I wanted to pivot male and female, and I also wanted to pivot my January, February, March, April, right? So we can't do this. If you're done one pivot once, then it's there, it's done. You can't do another pivot. So if in that case, if I wanted to again do the pivot thing, so I need to, blend the data. Now blending, you remember blending, you need to click on this thing and just again go to sheet and click on this and select the table. So I have selected the pivot table here. Go to sheet number 1. Two pivots are there. Click on this, go to sheet number 1 and then create another pivot. So you can create pivot like this. Select the columns and click the create the another pivot. Then you can use in view. Clear?
Yes.
Clear what I mean to say?
Yes.
Okay, so as I can't pivot both, then it will, like if I do in one side, then it will pivot all together, which is wrong. So in this scenario, we need to blend data. So I'm going to give you one data set and okay, that's there. Okay, let's stop here, and I think it's 6:56 now. We have a lot of things remaining. Okay, we'll see data preparation and analytics tomorrow. Till here, you'll know everything, right? Do you have any doubt here?
No.
No. So for preparation, like still preparation is not complete. It's just a 30, like I guess 40% of preparation I have done. Remaining preparation we are going to see tomorrow along with analytics also. We are going to explore this analytic part as well tomorrow. Okay. So till now, whatever I taught, just practice it and complete the assignment. And I'll give you one thing. No, I haven't taught access file, but in access file, we need to go into logical layer and form the relation using joins. I taught you how to form joins, right? So you have to go to logical layer. Logical layer, how can we go to data source? We have to double click on this sheet and then form the relation like this manually. So you have to form the relation manually like this on maybe male, and it should be the male. Okay, so I have created the relationship like this way. You have to create a relationship. Clear?